Hey everybody, welcome to my garden in Southern California. I'm going to do a garden tour for you today, and if you like to see some detail on anything you see or have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll do a follow-up video or I'll try to answer your questions. So basically here's what I've got to work with. It's I've got a 12 by 24 foot shade structure here. The backyard's probably about 30 feet by 60 feet, and along the edges it's really I got big plants or trees, so it's not plantable. I've got 1, 2, 3 garden beds, and well, just take a look here. I'll just pan around. Okay, that's north approximately there, and that's it. So that's what I'm working with, and let's take a closer look. Okay, so here I have a lime tree that I just bought just the other day, and trying to see if it's going to get acclimated or not. I've been wanting a lime for a long time now, and I finally got one. So hopefully it's got some fruit set, and hopefully it won't lose any of it. See, there's a little bud right there. Here I've got some lemons that I planted from seed back in October, November of last year. Same with that, and same with that bigger one there. So they won't bear fruit for 2-3 years, but I might use them as a root stock. That's an olive tree that I planted about 3-4 years ago, and it's growing. So sometimes it shows little fruit, but they don't last. I don't know, they just disappear somehow. And one of these days, or one of these years, I might be able to pick some olives out of there. And there's a little garlic plant, garlic chive. And I've got some peppers that I picked, or that I seeded recently. Here's another one. Actually, this is a habanero. It set fruit real early, and then I don't know, now it's just in its growth period, but it's got flowers and it's doing well. It's healthy. This is a yellow pepper, and this over here, what is this? It looks like, I don't know, another habanero, maybe? I don't know, tiny little fruit. I forget. Alright, so here's a Babcock peach tree that I got a little while ago, a few months ago at Osh for $6. It was on the discount rack, and it's going to do well. It had a peach, as you can see here, but I knocked it off accidentally, so I won't even get one peach. But that's okay, because it'll give more energy to let the tree grow. So here I've got 4 San Marzano tomato plants that I planted from seed a few months back, several months back. And as you can see, they're doing pretty well. Got some fruit that's some of it's ripening. This is my heaviest producer here. You can see it's loaded, totally loaded. There's another pepper, and there's some Swiss chard volunteer. And here I had some bush beans that I just ripped up. I harvested the crop and they're gone. I thought they were going to be pole beans, that's why I have this structure here, but that never materialized. So now I've got some pole beans in there, some Kentucky Wonders, and hopefully they'll come up in time to produce a harvest. There's another San Marzano. I think I planted that one from root or from cuttings from some of the other plants. That's doing well. There's my kind of a compost pile. It's more like a junk pile. Here are some cardoons. Cardoon plant. It's a thistle family related to the artichoke. You can actually eat those. If you don't eat them, they will turn into really beautiful purple flowers. And it's a monster plant. Comes back every year, and if you don't watch out, they'll spread like wildfire. All right, over here I've got I set up a little patch there for my Sicilian squash, also known as cucuzza, and I planted those from seed. And as you can see, this is one plant, and it's sending off climbers all over the place. So there's that, and this is two plants here. As you can see, the thing grows about 6 inches a day, I would say. It's a really crazy grower. It's a little wilted right now because it's getting the afternoon sun. Anyway, so let's come over this way. There's another lemon plant I've got, planted from seed. There's another San Marzano plant, tomato plant. You can see the tomatoes are pretty nice. Great for producing sauces and tomato paste. And over here, I think these are a little better, or beefsteak tomatoes. There's one, there's another one. There's some onions planted from seed. There's a butternut squash that I got from seed from the store. And over here, these are my tomatillo plants. As you can see, they're really productive. It's actually, there's 1, 2, 3 plants, and I had no idea they were gonna grow in this fashion, so I had to rig up some support best way I knew how. And here's my greenhouse, Harbor Freight 6x8. Right now, kind of the panels are off of it because it's empty, because it's way too hot in here to grow anything right now. But it'll be good for drying stuff. Everything's kind of a mess. Just the remnants of some winter growing, cooler season growing. Here's the front door. Here's my asparagus that I just transplanted about 3 or 4 days ago. There's 1, 2, and 3 plants. I don't know how well they're gonna do there because the soil doesn't drain very well right there, but oh well, we'll give it a try. They used to be in containers. They grew to that size in containers, so you know, I think there's hope for them yet. Anyway, here's my here's one of my raised garden beds. There's my basil. I don't know if it's Italian basil or what it is, but it was dying. It looked like it was dying for a while, and now it's doing quite well and very fragrant. There's some onions, some scallions actually, green, also known as green onions. Here's another pepper plant. It's I think a yellow pepper. Yep, yellow peppers. There's that. And there's some more green onions. There's a habanero. There's another yellow pepper. And here's a couple more San Marzano pepper, or San Marzano tomatoes. There's 2 plants, 1 and 2. And you can see this one. See that? It's got some ripening fruit on it. Pretty good sized tomatoes. Let me see if I can put my hand over there to show you some scale. Alright, so there's the scale of it. That's my hand, and that's 1 tomato. And there's some bigger ones down here. You can see. Pretty nice. Alright, so there's a little Abe Lincoln seedling. And here's another San Marzano tomato plant. I know you're going to get sick of seeing these San Marzanos because I got them all over the place. And you can see that's ripening. Pretty nice. No blossom end rot yet. Knock on wood. That one too. There's some onions. There's a volunteer eggplant. No, it didn't come up there. It came up somewhere else. I transplanted it. So it's been transplanted about 2 or 3 days. Alright, here's another San Marzano in a container. It's been growing there the whole time, and it's doing quite well. I feed it and water it every day. I feed it with a light mixture, or a light dose of, yeah, I'm gonna say it, Miracle-Gro. But hey, some will be more prepared and do it organically. There's another pepper. There's a real artichoke. It's a globe artichoke that I planted just the other day. Brought it from the store. Here's another San Marzano. Another pepper. More onions. Another pepper, and some more onions. This bed's just right in the ground. I didn't want to make another box, so I just tried to see how it would go in the ground.